That's you.
That is me.
Yeah, that's exactly what you sound like.
Whiny little bitch.
Yeah. We also went live, so
That's fine.
yeah, it's fine. Everyone knows you're a whiny little bitch.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes.
Yeah. Um, do you have a preference on what we should play first?
Okay, here, I tell you what, let's start at the beginning. We won't just.
Anything besides fucking Battletoads.
No, no, yeah, so we got. I was thinking let's play some of the earlier games, anything pre N64.
Snake Rattle and Roll.
Snake Rattle and Roll is. I remember playing this on my NES way back in the day. And this game now, I mean, a lot of these rare games are just hard as fucking balls. Snake Rattle and Roll, I mean, you can beat kind of like the first level and stuff. So you play as the snake. Did you play, did you hit two-player?
No?
Oh. But it's just like the cell phone game Snake where you eat stuff and then your tail gets longer. But if you go in the water for too long, there's like that
The
shark
fuck?
enemy. Yeah, see, all these old rare games, man, just beat the shit out of you. Look at that. Done. Game fucking, look at that. Game over. So if you wait see that thing is going to eat you if you wait in the water for
The
too
fuck
long.
am I supposed to be doing?
So you got to try to eat that thing that's like jumping back and forth.
Oh, okay, I get it.
So you eat that thing, and then your tail gets longer. There you go, and then go down. Yeah, keep going. Oh, you fucked up. You are playing two-player. That's why That's why hit like quit or something. If you hold this, there you go. You got to go back.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, because the screen wasn't scrolling. That's why.
Yeah, I'm like sitting there and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, maybe it's better two-player or something. Same sofa, two-player co-op, but you might have to start and yeah.
Yeah.
But all these rare games, so yeah, they're hard.
I have no idea why that started fucking two-player, though.
Yeah. So the games are hard, but all these rare games, usually there's something like crazy technical, they're just amazing. Like here's Snake Rattle and Roll, where you got this crazy isometric view. It moves at a very
Yeah, like
nothing
nothing fucking on the NES did this.
No, there's so many games that are like, how the fuck did they do that on the NES and the ZX Spectrum
Dude,
and all these?
Have you played
Super Nintendo N64? Like they did all these crazy things.
And not even the Super Nintendo shit. Like, did you play any of their So I went back for the first time and fucking played their what the fuck?
I think you got to go in that little. Oh yeah, hit the spikes. You got to go in the door.
It's a foot.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is there a foot?
Yeah. A lot of these games are just weird. There you go. Sure. But all these rare games are just impressive on a technical standpoint. Some of the things that these games do is
yeah, not the N64 ones, the other ones there. The 360 ones. Like, if you play those are crazy. Like, they look like current gen games, and they came out 7 fucking years ago.
Yeah, like Viva Pinata and stuff.
Oh, dude, fucking play Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, I have not played Nuts and Bolts.
You've never played Nuts and Bolts?
No, I think we talked about this last week. That's one of
It
the
doesn't
things
matter. I'm going to talk to fucking everyone about Nuts and Bolts until more people fucking play it.
Yeah.
It's
I want to go back
Banjo-Kazooie with Lego. What?
Yep.
Like,
there you go.
Alright, well, now I'm fucked, because what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. But yeah, all these rare games, crazy impressive, and high difficulty level. If we go back, we'll play some of the Spectrum games, which are just retardedly.
Oh, God, that they make no effort in like.
They make. They're so. I mean, they're so like. I don't even know what you have to do in a lot of these games. Like Saberwolf, like you just get fucking smoked. Like you can't even go like 2 screens. I think you got to eat something, and you got to make your tail bigger, and then once your tail is like big enough, then it allows you to go into the door. But I just have no idea like what a foot is doing jumping around.
What the fuck?
I think this game also uses like the same kind of engine as Cobra Commander, which is also on this disc, because it's also the isometric view, but smooth frame rate. Whoa. Try to eat those, there you go. There. So now you got like a couple, you got like a longer tail now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh, I made it at 0.
There you go. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, there's so much content here in Rare Replay. All these games, you know, will take you hours upon hours to play them all. And then you get the developer commentary, which is really good. I mean, in terms of like a compilation disc, I think they did a pretty damn good job. I mean, this is kind of, you know,
it's funny. One of my friends at work just got in on the not the ambassador program. What's the other one? Where you like test the upcoming features.
Oh, what you meant on Xbox Live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I
so,
think it is the ambassador program.
So he can like
play 360 games.
Yeah, and he's like regretting buying this, and I'm like, really? Because I'm not.
Why is he regretting buying this?
Well, because he's like, I only bought it for Viva Pinata.
Well, he's an idiot then.
I'm like, dude, have you played Nuts and Bolts? And he's like, no. And I'm like, play Nuts and Bolts. It's fantastic. All right, Cobra Triangle.
Yeah, Cobra Triangle is, I think it might use the same engine. But every time you boot up one of these games, these old games, you get a 15-point achievement just for booting it up for the first time, which is cool. And then each game also gets, there's like these playlists that you can play that you got to try to beat. Like one of them, when you play Battletoads, is survive the turbo tunnel for like 2 minutes or something like that. And so there's in each game has I think 5 of those special challenges, and then if you get all 5, you get another achievement.
Yeah, I tried some of those.
Some of them are super.
That was just not gonna fucking happen.
Some of them are hard. I beat the one with Battletoads Arcade. I beat that one. I beat all 5 of them. I beat just like a handful.
Well, like one of them, it like literally, I got like to the second challenge, but like every time I did one fucking challenge, it was just like, okay, well, you have to beat all 5, and I'm like, well, that's impossible.
Yeah, you can beat usually like 1, maybe 2 kind of easily, but beating all 5 is, you gotta...
except for like when they make like no fucking sense. What the fuck is it when you're like a dwarf in a castle or something? And you have to collect your magic wand or keys or some bullshit.
Oh yeah, that was one of the earlier games. There was like Attic Attack, but it's like spelled weird. Saberwolf is a hard game. Lunar Jetman is fucking impossible.
I played Lunar Jetman as a kid, and the best part is Lunar Jetman completely changes genres at the end of it.
Is it Lunar Jetman or Solar Jetman?
Solar Jetman.
Solar, yeah, because Solar Jetman is also on this compilation disc.
Yeah, Solar Jetman completely changes genres.
What?
So you know how like
I played it on NES.
Yeah, you know how you're. Yeah. Did you ever beat it?
No, I don't. Not that I can recall.
Okay, so when you actually get to the when you beat the game, I'm trying to think of how to.
When you beat it or towards the end?
Okay, so the last level of the fucking game is like basically a third-person shooter almost.
Really?
Yeah, and it's one-hit kill, and you only have one life regardless of how many you had going in.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking impossible, and it's just like.
It's still. I was playing it. It's still a pretty good game. I mean, it uses like the gravity feature, and you got.
Oh yeah, and like it was one of those things that was like people on the NES were fucking using like advanced physics in really weird ways, and
another great example of just Rare just being crazy doing unique stuff. Like nobody should have been making a game like that on NES, but here they are.
Yeah. Except that like it was so that game was so niche, and I don't know, like.
Do you ever play? Now I'm watching you play Cobra Triangle here, and it's kind of like RC Pro-Am. Like it's like it almost seems like a modified engine of that, but it also reminds me of Captain Skyhawk. I don't know if you ever played Captain Skyhawk. Where is this?
Vaguely.
It was kind of like Zaxxon, but like a really advanced kind of Zaxxon flying game. Anyway, I was surprised. I'm surprised Captain Skyhawk isn't on this this compilation disc. But they obviously, 30 games, $30.
Hey, game over. Okay.
Yeah, let's try something else here. Go scroll to the left, and I just want to.
You know what we're not playing, by the way, ever. Battletoads.
B-Toads. RC Pro-Am's good. Solemn is. I don't understand Gunfreight. I don't understand Night Lore. Keep going. Yeah. Did you ever play this game yet? Yeah. I mean, it's an impressive looking game.
Didn't this come out on everything though? Wasn't this like if you had a PC in the 80s, like?
I think so. Yeah, PC. I think this was on the Spectrum as well. I mean, it's still an impressive game. It continues to be hard, high difficulty, but let's give it a shot here.
Every button jumps?
Yeah, I think you can only just go straight and then jump. But it gets when it starts turning. Well, this is like the easy hill or whatever. But
well, yeah, because I'm not. It's a fucking Rare game. I'm not retarded.
No, yeah, absolutely.
And like, no one fucking knew who Rare was. Like, you were aware of their. Well, I guess fucking Donkey Kong. But
that's when I think when they really started to explode in the name, because before it was Ultimate Play the Game. This was Rare Coin It, and then it was like Rareware, I think, for a little while.
Yeah.
And then they just like, okay, screw it. This is too confusing because we changed names every other game. Let's just be Rare from now on.
Yeah.
But it wasn't until like the Donkey Kong Country that the name, I think, really started to stick. I mean, they've obviously had these killer games beforehand, but it just really became a household name with the Donkey Kong Country license.
Is he crying or celebrating?
Maybe both.
So every time I get an achievement, my Windows, because I'm using Windows 10, decides to tell me.
Yeah, I'm not going to upgrade my computer.
Yeah,
that
I
got.
would not recommend doing it.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking.
I
You
heard good
heard
things
wrong.
What's wrong with it?
Uh,
It's just not stable, or what?
my fucking computer restarts every day. Like, if you do anything beyond the baseline shit, it's like kind of like finicky as fuck.
So maybe just wait a little bit till some patches come out.
Yeah, I would give
I mean,
it like
because 10 is just kind of like,
it's gonna be stable by Christmas.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how it is with any new operating system.
And like I work, like my real world job is fucking tech support.
Oh, so you've probably been updating to 10. Have you
No,
been updating to
I
10?
literally did this as punishment to myself
Oh.
because like I was like, someone needs to fucking do it.
Well, you got to learn about it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to dick around with it at some point anyway.
Yeah, and you know, Solitaire is now a freemium game.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Crock
What
of
do you?
shit.
What does it charge you for?
Ads?
Time's
Okay, game over. Guess what we're doing? Leaving.
up. See, that's people are gonna play this game once and then call it a day.
Or like play it a whole bunch of times and
So Gunfight is hard. Night Lore is hard. Keep going. Saberwolf is I don't understand. Attic Attack. Here, right here. Lunar Jetman. Play this game. This game. Did you play this yet?
I played this when I was younger.
This game. No, this is Lunar Jetman.
Oh,
That's
Solar
Jet.
Jetman. No,
Yeah,
I've never played this.
Because Lunar Jetman was only, Lunar Jetman was only on the ZX Spectrum, which was only released in the UK. This game, go ahead and figure it out. Holy shit, are you in a car?
Yeah.
I never even started in a car. I don't understand this game. Like, you're supposed to pick up a bomb or something, and you got to like put it in the back seat of your car, and then you got to take it somewhere. And I never figured it out, and I just get smoked. I've never been in a car like you just started in a car. What the hell? I don't understand this. I've never seen this before. I tried playing this game like a dozen times, and you start outside the car as just a spaceman, and these like red blob things just kill you in 3, maybe 4 seconds if you're lucky, and it's just game over right away.
I may have played this game before.
I've never played it before until the rare replay here.
I think in my dentist office as a child, he had... Oh my god! I did not know that was a function.
Whoa, what did you do? How did you do that?
Right trigger
Success?
in.
Oh, you're playing the you're playing the challenge mode. That's what that was. Hit the A button
What?
versus like X or something.
How did I get in the fucking challenge mode?
I don't know.
You did not see me go into the fucking challenge
No,
mode.
yeah, I don't know how you did that. I'm confused. Hit A, and then just A. Hit play here. Here, yeah. There you go. There you go. Okay. Whoa, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, okay, so go ahead and figure this out and tell me what's going on here. Fucking dead. Not fucking dead. That was 5 seconds. Okay, go ahead, figure it out. Like, what the heck? Like, you gotta hit B when you're on the... dead. I think when you're on the bomb, you gotta hit B, and then you gotta hit B or something when to like put it in the back of the car, and then you have to go somewhere with the car. But I haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, like maybe you gotta fly up a little bit and drop it off. Fucking dead. Yeah, there you go.
You're
And each time you die, you
dick.
leave a little. I don't understand. I need somebody to explain this game to me. I don't get it. I don't understand this. And like, why is it like all glitching out with like the? Whoa. Whoa. And then you got fuel in your jetpack on the top of the screen there. and so I even because before you start playing the game, if you hit the guide button or something like that, you can actually get a how to play instruction manual, and I even read that, and I'm like, I still don't understand what I have to do. And you just get smoked. Look at that. This game is just no mercy. This game doesn't give a fuck. Look at that. You just got doinked right in the skull. Dead. You get 3-second lives. I don't understand this game.
How do I get in the fucking truck?
I don't know. You gotta like put the bomb like on the car. Then somehow you have to get in the car, and then you gotta drive the car somewhere where I don't understand. I don't get it.
That was Lunar Jetman.
That was Lunar Jetman. I don't get it. If somebody gets it, please write me an email and explain it to me, because I would like to understand it. And in this game, also I don't understand.
What?
Saberwolf. Play Saberwolf. So Saberwolf, it's really only one button. It's like the A button, and he sticks like his little sword out to like kill stuff in front of him, but it doesn't do anything. You do like the attack animation, but it does nothing. I need somebody to explain to me Saberwolf as well, because I don't get it. You gotta go up. There's like these flowers that you can grab. See, look at that. It's just like button mash and hope something happens. And then like you flash for no reason and stuff. See, like what is that? 1%? Exit. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't get it. You play it once and you call it a day because it's so fucking hard and it makes no sense.
We're checking the chat. We're just ignoring you.
Oh, somebody in the chat?
Adam.
Oh. I'm watching on the MyGamer page and there's no talking.
Yeah, don't do that. Alright, let's play some Solar Jetman.
Let's play okay, here you go. Solar Jetman. This is your game. And I played so I got to the end of the first level on this, and then you got to pick up a ship part, and I could not figure out how to pick up the goddamn ship part, and then I got frustrated and I quit. I need somebody to explain that to me too, because it's not like picking up the other stuff. You get like B or something, or I think you just even go by it and it like auto picks it up.
Yeah.
This is the game that you played?
Yeah.
Yeah, I played this also on NES back in the day when it was first released. The other button shoots. Because each stage, if you get, each stage has different levels of gravity. Yeah, so now that you're just, see, there's one ship part, but you have to be in the ship to grab it. So you have to go back. If you go back to where you started, you can get another free ship when you're the little guy. But the little guy is easier to control.
I remember suffering.
Oh, yeah. And then that green thing just comes out of nowhere. It's just a random green thing that just haunts you until you die.
Or you shoot it.
Or you can shoot, but it's just going to come back in 30 seconds anyway.
Explore!
And you get the animation again here, the cutscene. And he goes back. There you go. Booyah. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, nice save. Yeah, you can't rush it. This is a game about patience.
Fuck patience.
Otherwise you're going to be bumping into walls like no one's business. There you go. Yeah, see, it just auto clings.
Yeah.
But then you get to the final part where I found like some secret ship part or something. I think that's actually the part that you have to get off this planet and go to the next planet, and I just couldn't figure out how to grab the damn thing. And then there was like this magnet thing that would push you away and push you into the wall and kill you that way. I needed somebody to explain it to me because I just don't get it.
It's like interactive physics to the game, except for the last level, which is completely unplayable.
Yeah, I never got that far. There you go, nicely done. Your probes. Oh yeah, you get the shield. That's right. Yes, you press down and then you get the shield.
Yeah,
but then you can't grab nothing then when you have your protective barrier. Couple more turrets here. Oh! Oh! You want to take it out because this way it's just going to be a pain in the dick. You try to bring. Oh, holy shit! See, the green thing smoked you out of nowhere. Look at that. Now you got no energy. Yeah, like what the hell is that thing right there?
That is a black hole.
Oh, so you I, yeah, right. How did I not know that?
How did you not know that?
Silly me. Oh, that's the fuel you gotta get when you're the. These early Rare games just used this spaceman theme across all their games.
It was the 80s. We all thought we were going to live in space.
It was, starting it off with Jetpack to here, Solar Jetman, and then pretty much everything in between. What was that?
I don't fucking know. Shit happens, then other shit happens! Yeah, for Rare's, like, early games, they really did not make shit for kids.
It was, like, this game is just, if you think about how crazy it is to program a game like this with the physics on the NES.
Yeah.
I mean, and
then how many people were actually going to even enjoy it?
It's amazing, just the stuff that they did. I mean, Rare's always kind of been pushing the envelope.
Yeah, and now they do fucking
the Mii's for Xbox.
Yeah.
So right when they left Nintendo, that's when they really started sucking, when they moved to the 360. I don't think anything is to the right. Yeah, you know what's Donkey Kong Country, which is not on this disc, but
of course it's not.
Right. So Donkey Kong Country at the time,
which I wonder, like, how many people like started put it in and was like, "Where the fuck is Donkey Kong?" Oh yeah.
But what's crazy? So when Donkey Kong Country came out, it was like, whoa, 3D on the Super Nintendo. Look at that. If you really look at Donkey Kong Country, and it's genius what they did, is they made a 3D model of Donkey Kong, but then they just changed it into a 2D sprite. If you go back and you play Donkey Kong Country today, so it looks 3D because it's made from a 3D model. They just took pictures of a 3D model and turned it into 2D, so it's something that the Super Nintendo can handle.
Yeah.
It's crazy if you think about it.
It was pretty obvious.
So everybody thinks like, everybody's like, oh, it's 3D, but yeah, it's 3D, but it's just a 2D picture of a 3D shape.
I mean, they were doing that shit fucking for... What am I supposed to get? There is nothing left.
Okay, so I think you have to go back into that black hole thing. There's another like secret room that you go into with your ship. And then it takes you to another room with the magnet thing that I was telling you about. And that's what I didn't understand. You're just cruising along now. You got this down. Maybe turn on your shield. And I think you can go into that black hole. I can't remember now. Now turn it off. I think you can go into it. Maybe just turn it off and fly. There you go. Turn it off. Did you just... What the hell? So try just going into it with no shield, but slowly. There you go. Oh. Maybe not. Try shooting it?
I already did that.
Did you get the fuel?
No.
Maybe you gotta get the fuel first. Oh, there you go. That green thing, man, ruthless. You got extra weight? Pull up! Oh! Whoa. Took it out with your shield. Nice. Oh. Damn. Alright, there you go. So I think when you get the fuel back, then the that black hole thing opens up. Nicely done. Now find the there you go. Okay, so the
What
ship part,
part?
the ship part, you got to go back to that black hole thing now, and I think that black hole thing, you can go into it, and then it takes you to this room with like 4 walls, so there's only like one way in, one way out. But there's like this magnet thing that like pushes you away. If you get in there, all right. Take your shield off, though. Okay. Now
Okay.
oh, there we go. Okay, here we go. So this is what I don't understand. Okay, this is where I got. So it's going to take you to this. Oh, you might get. See, yeah, this would happen to me. You get fucked. You got to go from the top down because now it kicks you back to the beginning of the map. Watch this shit. Look at that. That's a bunch of bullshit right there. That's a kick in the nuts. So enter it from the top, and then you go down, and you got to try to pick up that thing, but I don't understand how to pick up that thing.
Rare games, because fuck children.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. All right, so that thing right there, so take out the turrets, but that thing is like a magnet, and it pushes you up. Don't go back in! Don't go back in!
I have my shields on.
Oh, good call. Alright, nicely done. Now at the bottom, there you go. Okay. So you latch on. Now, you gotta try to get... I could not do this. I had no idea. Nope. What the... Don't tell me you just did that. Did you bring the thing with you?
Cock fuck!
See, this is what I'm talking about, dude. Fuck, I don't understand this. And this is the end of the level, and I want to see what level 2 is, and you can't get to fucking level 2 because this thing doesn't want to go in the hole.
You're too good for your home?
Nope, go from the top.
No, I'll just put my shield on.
Or go, oh, let's try that. See, this is why you're smarter than me.
There are lots of reasons I'm smarter than you.
Nope, nope. Oh, you got it. Okay, good. Alright, let's try this again here. Yeah, you can't shoot that thing. Alright. See? See what I'm talking about? You can't go in it. What do you do? What do you do? What the fuck was that? Holy shit! You found a piece. No. Get the fuck out of here. You gotta put it on that thing? Get the fuck out.
You said you wanted to... Well, what was my other fucking option?
I couldn't put... when I was playing, I couldn't get the thing over there because it was pushing it away. I don't know how you just did that. Oh my god. What is this? Bonus round. Get those gems. Damn, son. Oh, nice, nice. One more. One more. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Wow. Alright, level 2. Let's see what level 2 is here. Holy shit. Wait, this is the same world?
Yeah, I think I need to go back in.
Or you gotta like blast off to another...
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, here we go.
Oh yeah, look at those stars.
Damn. What is this? What is going on?
That's how awesome I am.
With the crazy star dance of portal power. Oh, what's going on here? Upgrades. Wait, was that a map?
Yeah.
What? Alright, here we go. Level 2. Whoa, whoa. Gravity is a little different here?
Yeah, gravity's different on every level.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuel, you're screwed. Maybe you gotta upgrade your ship to give a stronger thrust, because you can't grab it. Maybe your ship's not strong enough yet?
No fucking idea.
You might need a stronger thrust. You gotta increase your thrust strength.
You know, that's never been an issue.
Oh, it just pumps you back out. Oh, so you can't even upgrade now. Maybe there's another, like, piece, part that you can get in this level that'll give you a hand.
Handy?
Handy thrusts.
Or, you know. Oh, either way.
Whoa. shit. Man, that thing doesn't mess around.
It does.
Wow. Holy smoked. Damn. Wow. Oh, it just spawns you right there. That's nice. Oh, there you go. Nicely done. But now your fuel is glitched in the wall.
Yeah, I really don't know what to tell you anymore.
And this is why Solar Jet Man can be a little rough around the edges. Look at this maze right here. They're just teasing you with the,
Oh, and those are each individual fucking gravity wells.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because, you know, go to fuck yourself.
Yeah, they're not gonna make this easy whatsoever. Yeah, you need those shields, man. You gotta take advantage. Whoa. Oh. What is that thing?
Blue repulses, or blue attracts red repulses. I am done with Solar Jetman.
Alright. RC Pro-Am is a good time. Same thing with RC Pro-Am 2. I mean, you're gonna get killed, right? Digger is a, I was playing some Blast Core last time.
Yeah, I played some Blast Core.
Did you?
Yeah.
It doesn't hold up as well.
No, no, it does not.
Oh, you know what game doesn't hold up at all?
Battletoads.
Did you play Jet Force Gemini? Jet Force Gemini. So I played that on N64. I bought it, I owned it, I played it. Never beat it, but you know, I played a good chunk of it. It's unplayable now. You cannot even control. You can't aim. There's two different control schemes, and both of them are terrible. You cannot aim for.
Oh,
anything.
Jet Force Gemini! I tried to play that.
Yeah, I was looking forward to playing Jet Force Gemini. I was like, yeah, you know, I like this on N64. If they updated with like a dual analog stick control scheme, no, they didn't. It's terrible. You can't even control shit. It's unplayable.
So you can enter first-person mode and walk around like that? There's a button you can hold down for it?
Is that better?
It makes the game...
Oh, you got...
It makes the game entirely playable.
Because they went back and they added, I think they call it the modern control scheme or something in the control menu option. And I was playing around with it the last time I played, and I was like, I can't even aim. And I was just getting picked off by the one bug sniper in the very first portion of the game. And I was like, I can't play this because I can't aim. With Blast Core, it's still actually a pretty good game. Doesn't hold up perfectly because I think the camera's too close, and the control scheme, especially with that backlash, where you gotta like the dump truck where you gotta do like a side swipe, is just really friggin' hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it was always it was probably the hardest vehicle to get a hold of, but even now today is. Yeah, and this interface with the menus here in RC Pro M2 is kind of, it takes a while to
get used to.
Yeah, just to get through the menu. You can't, I don't think you can buy anything yet because it's only like level 1, but just hit exit and then race, there you go. Yeah. But RC Pro and RC Pro M2 are, you know, it's good times. You can beat like the first like 2-3 levels, but then kind of when you hit around stage 4, track 4 is...
That's when shit starts getting serious.
Oh yeah, because if you didn't upgrade like, you know, the engine, because you just simply don't go fast enough, even if you are like really good at this game, you don't crash, you know, all the time like you just did, but it doesn't even matter because if you don't have a good engine, Because if you just don't go fast enough, you are just simply not going to win.
Well, it's all about, like, placing first, getting more money, upgrading your car to be better.
Yeah, right.
And then, like, rinse, repeat, right?
Yeah, you have to do right. Because if you don't get, like, so each track has certain number of laps. Like, sometimes you might have to go around twice, sometimes you got to go around 4 times. But if you don't get, like, not only if you don't qualify, but if you don't get first place, because you need that, what is it, $1,000? You need all the money that you can get to upgrade your shit, because by the time you hit level 4, if you didn't upgrade, like, all your stuff at least once, you're not going to beat level 4.
Okay, so I got a new motor.
New motor is a good place to start, but then to keep things balanced, you need better tires. Otherwise, you just slide all over the track.
Well, I mean, that was...
See how much faster you're going than everybody because you got the better motor.
Yeah.
But it's easier. Like, if you just tap the wall now, you just crash. You just blow up, like, instantly. And you want to try to get that bonus car right there. And the computer players collect stuff. If the computer player collects everything, you just lose your chance to get it. They don't just, like, go through it. It's not just for the player.
Yeah, it's just for fuck you, stop asking questions. That's
the AI is always just right there. Even if you get a better engine and stuff, it's never, like, you never ever blow away.
Yeah, it's called rubber band AI.
It's rubber banding AI to the max.
Dude, it was the NES. What did you think?
Yeah. Oh no, that's
all people knew how to program.
Yeah. Plus, they can't handle, like, like the thing getting off screen and keeping track of it off screen for a while.
Yeah, so they were just like, fuck it, like, if it's off screen, it's dead forever.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why you got, like, respawning enemies in a lot of the earlier NES games. And then if you hit the other button, you can shoot. Those, like, stars is ammo, or, like, you shoot stuff if you got a guy in front of you. And I think if you hit it when the guy's behind you, it'll lay a bomb. Like, hit the other button, like right now.
Well, yeah, but I don't have a weapon equipped on my car.
You got to get... No, you don't need one. Those, like, star things are...
Yeah, you have to have bought a weapon for that to work.
Oh, maybe, yeah, you know what, this is the second one, you're right. RC Pro 2 is a little bit different. This game was only single player too, I think, right? It wasn't.
I don't fucking know. I never played this.
Yeah, I think it was single player only. Because unlike Micro Machines, where I think it actually used, like, the 4 score, like 4 people could have played Micro Machines, because there's also a racing game like this overhead kind of view.
The fuck did I even hit?
Yeah. And then if you hit the oil slick, I mean, you just spin off until you die, until you hit something. It's pretty brutal. See, this is where shit starts getting real, is right around, track 3 here, track 4. You have to hit the boosts. You have to have the upgrades. There's very little room for error. Oh, nice. Look at this asshole boosting.
No, that's cool. I didn't want to boost anyway. Just fucking come out of fucking last place to fucking...
you did very well. I'm pretty impressed. That was... Yeah, give yourself a gun. You don't really need to buy the ammo because you kind of pick it up on the course, but you just need to activate it.
See how you like me now, assholes. Yeah, you're right. They really do go after items.
Yeah, I mean, by the end of the first lap, there's nothing left. And you can even bump a car into getting an item. Yeah, see, look at that. How you hit that slick there. Yeah, I think I got up to this track, and I just got absolutely smoked.
Oh, you mean exactly what I'm doing?
Yeah, it's not. See, look at it. It's not even close right now.
Well, yeah, because they probably expect you to have, like, the third engine at this point.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you need to play flawlessly for the first few tracks.
Well, and it would help if, like, I knew the tracks.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's, like, you know, this is, like, back in the day how devs did, like, value added. It's like, well, you know...
It's hard as balls, so you got to play it a million times.
Yeah, it's like, you know, we can't, like, make the game super long, because that would make it prohibitively expensive.
Right. So just make it short, but very difficult.
Yeah, but, like, winnable, almost. Almost.
If you play flawlessly, and you know this game inside and out.
Oh.
Yeah, see, this is where shit. Yeah, I got up to this track and I totally died because I got confused because of the crisscross, and I just got blown away. I mean, it wasn't even close. So you go straight here, and then you loop around.
Yeah, those star things seem to be points and not ammo.
I thought they were ammo. Hit the other button. Did you get a gun? You got a gun upgrade, right?
Yes. You were there when I got the gun.
I thought it was ammo.
Fuck it, I think this game just does what it wants to anyway.
You're not going to win it. Even if you got guns, if you got a better engine.
If my guy could fly for no reason.
Fourth place is where you stay. By design of the game.
Oh, hey, I just heard you just picked up this game. Go fuck yourself.
No mercy.
Yeah, no.
So what track was that? Like 6 or something? 5?
5.
Yeah.
And every time you come in last place, you have to use a continue.
Yes, and you get a couple of continues. And you could buy a continue in this menu screen here. For a bajillion points, it's not even worth it because you need to sacrifice those points for a better engine.
Why would it let me buy something I already have?
Oh, because you can keep upgrading your motor. You get more upgrades on your tires.
Yeah, but like I can buy the original $2,000 motor again.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I think the first one was 1,000.
Oh, it was 2,000. All right, as long as I don't come in last place.
Last shot here. Yeah, but what's cool about the RC Pro M2 is even if you come in 4th, you still play. Whereas in RC Pro M1,
why did you go after just me?
No, yes, this is the other thing. You just get bombarded. Look at this. You can't escape that thing. You get fucking airstrikes, Call of Duty style, that just there's no escape from. It's just fucking brutal. but you at least you go to the next stage in RC Pro Am 2 and RC Pro Am 1. You just replay that same track until you win.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you only get...
Oh my god!
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa, you actually died. Wow. I mean, you're in 4th place. If you look at the little mini-map thing at the top of the screen, there's no way in hell you're catching up to that.
Nope, just got in 3rd.
That's amazing.
And he passed me for no fucking reason.
Look at that. The guy just smokes you. It's not even close. Look at it, right at the end.
Like, there's nothing fucking past him.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. And you just get bombarded with a friggin' air drop. So there you go, RC Pro Am 2. You can get to level 5. And that's it.
Let's do some Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct ain't.
It's not as good as everyone wanted it.
It's not as it was way better back in the day.
Yeah,
because it's not quite Killer Instinct 2 because I was only in the arcade. This is Killer Instinct Gold, which is kind of like Killer Instinct 2 but not as powerful because they needed to dumb it down for the N64.
Are there locked characters?
There's Gargus, which is the one boss unlockable character. And I think
wow, this looks like ass.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think it still plays because I like the combo, just button mashing and pulling off crazy combo. So it's not that. I don't think it's that bad. It's definitely better than Jet Force Gemini and all those Spectrum games that don't hold up.
Nice fucking, like, come from behind, no fucking reason that happened bullshit. We are done here.
Yeah.
I have never played Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Wow. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, you could just jump in, but it takes time. It's not like you can play a quick match in 5 minutes and call it a day. But Conker's Bad Fur Day, I mean, back in the day, was a good game. I don't know if it's held up very well today. It was funny back in the day. I mean, it starts you're drunk.
Why didn't they release the one that they did on the original Xbox?
That was a remake of this.
Yeah, I understand, and like a better version, right?
No. I think the N64 version is better.
Oh, really?
See, yeah, even at the time, it didn't. The Xbox version was like the N64 version is better. They added online multiplayer, but it's just like online multiplayer deathmatch only. Here in the N64 version, you got like the storming of the beach. You have heist multiplayer. You have the deathmatch version. There's like, half a dozen multiplayer modes, and they're all pretty fantastic, especially if you played it on an N64 4-player co-op with a bunch of friends or four players, same console multiplayer.
Oh, do I have to sit through this entire intro?
Yeah, well, you want to sit through the opening because it's funny. Like it starts off and he's like, he's sitting on the throne. And it's just one day. So he goes from being just a regular guy to sitting on a throne within one day, and this is his Bad Fur Day.
Did, like, why was there no Banjo 3? Even though they hinted at it repeatedly. Have they ever discussed that?
There wasn't not a true Banjo-Kazooie 3, so obviously there was one in Banjo and Banjo-Tooie.
And there was supposed to be 3. They've hinted at it repeatedly.
And then there was Nuts and Bolts, but I think a lot of people forgot about there's 2 Banjo games that nobody played. One was Banjo Pilot on Game Boy Advance, and there was Banjo like Grunty's Revenge or something like that, also on Game Boy Advance, which is like an overhead kind of Zelda-ish.
Really?
See, you didn't even know about it either. So there was those 2 games. Banjo Pilot was kind of like Diddy Kong Racing, but on Game Boy Advance.
I don't know, like... I tried to play the first Banjo-Kazooie. I didn't get very far.
I played it back on N64 days when it was first released, and I was like, I like Mario better because I thought the environments in Banjo were just way too big. And there's just so many little things to collect, it just got way too tedious. And I was afraid that I'm going to miss one thing.
Well, I remember people fucking bitching about Banjo back in the day because they felt like it was a collectathon.
Yes, that's exactly. There's something like 900 music notes or something. There's a bunch of eggs that you have to get.
And you're supposed to get everything,
pieces.
Right?
You have to get the... I think it's the puzzle pieces to like move on, kind of like the stars to unlock new paintings.
Yeah, but like when you get a music note, it's gone from the environment. Is that right?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, and it's like if you get everything, there was like
there is something.
Yeah.
And they want you to get everything.
Yeah, and it was just like...
There's hundreds and hundreds
the notes, there was the jiggies, there was...
The jiggies, there's like blue eggs or something.
There was the eggs, there was the feathers.
Feathers, right.
And it was like, everyone was like, it's just a collectathon, and wasn't... and people like Donkey Kong 64 better, right?
Donkey Kong 64 was also a huge collectathon.
Okay.
But what was different about 64... is each of the Kong... they were actually very similar games. You could see the resemblance easily, but Kong 64 had... Instead of Banjo-Kazooie just getting better abilities as the game went on, you would actually just switch characters. Like, you'd play as Lanky Kong, and he would, like, float or whatever. You'd play as the big guy who could, like, bash things. So they wanted you to replay each level 5 times with all the different Kongs, because each Kong can only collect those certain items. So it was just a different spin kind of on the Banjo-Kazooie gameplay style. But Kong had a lot of shit to collect too.
Was there a Donkey Kong 2? Donkey Kong
no,
64
it was just Donkey Kong 64, that was it.
Okay, so I'm making that one up.
Yes. Because then it was Retro who made the Donkey Kong Returns series 1 and 2, which is the same guys who made the Prime game, Metroid Prime.
Yeah. And I have the one on the 3DS, and those games are just fucking balls hard for no reason.
What, Metroid?
No, the new Donkey Kong games.
Oh yeah, because they was originally on Wii, Donkey Kong Country Returns, and then they ported it to 3DS, and yes, those games are...
Wasn't there, like, slightly additional things in the 3DS, or...?
Maybe. I mean, for the most part, it was the same game.
Yeah,
but they were really fucking hard games. And you had to collect a lot of shit in those games, too. I mean, those were, like, pixel-perfect jumps in every level. Like, even, like, by the time you hit level 2 this is a rough game. In Tropical Freeze, I started playing Tropical Freeze, and I was like, I don't want to do this to myself again and suffer through these really hard levels. So
okay, that's why there wasn't another Donkey Kong 64 game. Was because it was released at November of '99.
Yes.
So, like...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that system... That system was dead.
That was the end. Yeah, that was the end of the N64. Cube was right there, and it needed the expansion pack. Donkey Kong 64. It actually came with the expansion pack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you bought it, and I remember because I bought the expansion pack because you needed it for Perfect Dark. So I had it for that. So I had an extra expansion pack, and I sold the expansion pack to like my friend at the time.
Aren't they worth like a fortune now?
Not really. I think you can actually buy them. You can buy. I think I'm on Amazon. It's not the official Nintendo brand expansion pack. It's like a third-party brand for probably $20, which is what they were sold for originally, anyway. For 4 more megabytes of RAM.
Wow.
Right. Because you had to buy this $20, $30 expansion pack for 4 more megs of RAM. Not 4 gigs, 4 megs. So press B on the B sign. And you talk to Beardy.
It doesn't seem to do... Pressing B on the B sign doesn't seem to do anything.
Oh, you got to go inside inside the fence. You got to walk around.
Oh, I'm so glad I get to fucking have his feeling of being hungover and slowly walk around.
This game, if you think about it, here was Conquer. This game that's so lewd, and he pees on things and swears, and you fight a giant piece of poo on the Nintendo console, which was all, Mario Stars, kiddie console, and here's this like super mature game that came out of nowhere. You're playing as this little squirrel that everybody thought was this cute thing.
That was like the point, though, wasn't it? That was like Square's rebellion against...
He started off as like basically another Banjo-Kazooie. It was too similar, and then they changed it. Like, what if we just made this guy really lewd and crazy? And Nintendo, for whatever reason, actually supported Rare and was like, yeah, let's do this on our console.
Really? Well, they were also getting a ton of flack in the N64 days because they were only releasing like E10 games for really long time.
Exactly. Yeah, they had that that persona of being the kiddie system, and then here comes Conquer, which is totally unexpected out of nowhere.
I remember a lot of people at the time that I knew saw this as Nintendo trying to overcompensate.
It was there was a warning, I remember, on the box. Really? It was like this, you right in the front of the box was this tagline. It was like, this game is for mature audiences only, you need to be like 17 or something to play it, blah blah blah. But there was a bar right on the front. It wasn't just like the mature symbol from the ESRB. There was like a bar thing of text in the middle of the box that said, hey, this is a mature game, FYI.
Yeah, you're this is not for your children just because it's on just because it's on a Nintendo game doesn't mean that it's kosher to buy a kid.
Tig noise. They're just drinking booze and getting fucked up right out of the gate. I remember playing this when it first came out, and I was just laughing hysterically. I was like, what the hell is this? What is going on? And it's got that British humor. Obviously because it's Rare, but I think Conquer hits it right. I think it's really hard to do humor in games. Like, you can watch a funny movie, but a funny game is completely different. And Conquer is one of the
I've never heard good things about Conquer, oddly enough. I think you're the first person that I've heard speak about this.
It's
lovingly.
I mean, it definitely has problems. It gets pretty hard in the later levels.
Even about the humor and shit. I thought it was well. I mean, I haven't played it in many years, but I'm reading this now as you're playing it. I'm smiling to myself because it's
I remember it's just, I mean, he talks right to you. Oh, you see these wonderful cutscenes. He's, breaking down that fourth wall. But what I didn't like about Conquer is a lot of times you just don't know where to go, and you kind of lose track of that. You just kind of figure it out, so you could just aim kind of wanderlessly for a while, but.
Oh, I can't seem to get it. Ah, yes, now then, are you sure you got that?
But yeah, that's Conquer. I mean, because the thing with Conquer 2, you got to remember, is it was Conquer's Pocket Tales, which was on Game Boy Color, and that was when you played as friendly Conquer, and you just went around collecting acorns. It was just a friendly kid game. So people were kind of expecting that here on the N64 version, and totally just took a left turn.
Oh, so this is Conker's second game.
This is Conker's second game, so a lot of people I don't think realize that. Or if they did realize it, it was at the time when they played the original Conker, which is this friendly, cute squirrel collecting acorns, not peeing on things, getting drunk, and fighting a big bowl of poo.
Somebody get me! Hey, over here!
And then they remade Conker, this game for the original Xbox.
Yeah, and you said
Didn't get as good reviews. I remember playing it. I was like, this lost all its humor and feeling.
Why was it different if it was the same game?
And the multiplayer sucked. It was just, if you did play multiplayer, just deathmatch only. And I think because you could customize your character with your loadout, and everybody just picked rocket launcher because it was one hit kill, and just the balance of it was completely thrown off.
Why? But why would you dislike this if it was?
Because it was a remake, but it was also
with additional levels.
It was also a reimagining. So the humor that was in this game, which I again thought was well done, it just wasn't there. I think as you said the first time, it was kind of trying too hard, and it was no longer funny. I think Conker is very much a product of its time, because Conker has a ton of movie references. There's a Matrix scene at the end of the game.
The first one had
Terminator 2.
The N60. No, let's try that again. The Xbox one had starts off with a Saving Private Ryan fucking reference.
Well, they're Saving Private Ryan in this game too, but it was mostly reserved for the multiplayer mode. There was the Storming of the Beach, which I actually think was one of the best multiplayer modes on N64 specifically. You play as a defenseless squirrel on the beach, and you have to work your way up the beach, whereas a couple of guys are in sniper towers. They can get a rocket launcher. There's a couple different ways that they can pick you off and kill you as you're trying to run up the beach, and you got to try to bob and weave between pieces of rock and everything. So it was balanced, even though it seemed like it wasn't. Good players can beat, can storm up the beach. Good players can snipe guys from a distance. And I thought it was a blast because there was nothing like it at the time. It's kind of like Evolve now, right? So Evolve, it's one on four, multiplayer. It was kind of like that, but here on the N64, it was unheard of. Everything was, always 2 on 2, free for all, every man for himself. So at the time, it was just really, really different, and it just kind of lost a lot of that charm with the Xbox.
What the fuck? I was just hitting that button. You're an asshole, Conker.
So the B button is just the context-sensitive button, which he was talking about. It's just whatever he needs to, done at the time, hit the B button, and
And it just fucking does it.
Right, so he hits the B button, he pulls out a pan, he hits the B button later on, and he pees on things. He hits the B button, and he'll, do whatever.
I literally walked in there and then walked out. What was the fucking point of that?
I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But I recommend it. Play Conquer. I think it's funny. It was definitely nothing like it quite in the day, but I'm glad they included it on this compilation disc because I think a lot of people miss it the first time around. No excuse not to play it now.
Yeah. It does not seem terrible.
Yeah, give it a shot. I mean, stick with it for a little while, and when you figure out how the game plays, because this is still kind of like the opening tutorial stage. When you get out of this, the game opens up, and you really get to see Conker's charm shine through.
Oh, okay, because I was worried I was missing out on the charm.
So that's Rare Replay. What do you think for $30? You can't really complain.
Is it 30 or 40?
No, it's 30.
Oh, is it? I forgot how much I paid for this.
30 games, $30.
Yeah, no, it's for the amount of money that they're charging for this. Like, I already have one friend that is basically like trying to play all like sour like grapes and everything about it and be like, oh, blah blah blah, this, that, the other thing, you know. And I don't know, like,
I think they did it the right way because the more you play, the more developer commentary you unlock. You unlock these videos, behind the scenes footage with the developers. They didn't just like, here's the games. They like put some care into it by adding the stuff.
I mean, if you have an Xbox One, like, it's the most functional game on the system.
It's you get a big lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah.
And they're good games. I mean, the earlier games are kind of shitty and hard, but at least you can play them once to see where they came from. But the 360 games are still great. And these N64 games are, Conker's I think is good. Blast Core is not bad. Jet Force Gemini unfortunately sucks now. I really like the remake of Perfect Dark that they included. Not Perfect Dark Zero, but just Perfect Dark. The remake of the
Did
N64.
they include Zero?
They included Zero as well. So don't play Zero. Just do yourself a favor. Just don't skip it. Play the original Perfect Dark. It's way the fuck better. It's online. You can play co-op.
The fuck do you even want me to do? Maybe I just need to go hit the fucking gargoyle with my pan?
I think so, yeah.
That seems counterproductive, but okay. Alright, so for this week, this has been Dan Gillman. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Gillman. You can also find me on mygamer.com. I do things there. I have a personal website. I rarely update it. It's varms.net. Yeah, so what about you, sir?
I am Zack Gazrowski. Check out mygamer.com. This has been Rare Replay. My personal site is squallsnake.com. I'm at Zack Gaz on Twitter, ZACKGAZ. And next week we will probably play Gears of War, the Gears of War remastering.
Unless Amazon decides to screw me over on shipping again, which has happened in the past.
So that's the game plan anyway.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we will see you all next week for more weird video game fun stupidness.
Game on.